Let's learn how to use the Ken Burns effect in iMovie. Now, Ken Burns is an effect that you can use in iMovie with your photos. It comes from a guy named Ken Burns who makes a lot of documentary films. Your teachers may have heard of him. Anyways, here's how it works. When you drag in any image, by default, it does what's called the Ken Burns effect. See how it zooms out like that? And to get to the Ken Burns effect that you can actually turn off if you even want to, is up here. So you'll select your photo, and then you're going to click right here in the cropping section, and you'll see the different options that you have. So you have fit, crop to fill, and Ken Burns. Now, Ken Burns, there's a default sort of effect of in and out that automatically will be played by the computer, but you can customize this to make it look much more interesting. And that way, any film that you're making or documentary can have a look that you want to talk about. So for example, let's say you were talking about ivory tusks here, and that's what you wanted to zoom in on for the picture. Let's learn how to do that. So I'm going to click again on the crop tool. I have Ken Burns selected. My start, that's where the picture is going to start. I'm going to start far out, but my end, I wanted to zoom in right to there. That's the tusks, right? Then when I hit the play button here, you can see how it zooms in right to the tusks like that. So if I was doing a documentary, I might be like, the elephant has tusks, and these ivory tusks are worth lots of money around the world. See how I zoomed in on that? Another way to do that is to reveal things. So you can go from, let's say, left to right. It's a cool movement effect. So I'm going to click on here, Ken Burns. I'm going to start way on the right side here. But I want to finish on the left side here. So this way you actually won't see the entire line at the beginning. You'll see the lion at the end. And let's say I want to talk about the mane of the lion. So a lion has an exciting mane. It's really quite interesting when it comes to view and you get to see it. See the mane there? See how I did that? That's more interesting than just having the default effect that shows up in Ken Burns. For example, this is kind of a good one, but if I were to do it again, I would click here, and I would start on the bottom, and then I would zoom in kind of tight like this at the top. Let's see how that looks. And I'm talking about the Dubai Tower. See how it zooms in like that and pops up there at the top and then holds. So it's a neat effect. So try those things out in iMovie using Ken Burns.